Welcome to Pulling Money Trading. This is another live session. Okay, today is April 30th, 2025, last day of April. Let's see if today will be our lucky day. Okay, so look at our account balance $22.61. Still a bit stuffy, right? So, as you can see, we are now in front of the market, right? In our last video, we were down, but by calmly trading the market using our strategy over and over again, we're able to get in front of the market, right? So our limit orders were triggered and we got some winning trade overnight. So right now we're gonna see what's going on in the market, right, and play some trades, okay? So right here is a year of interest, right? Market create a structure pushing down. So we're gonna see if there's profitability for us. Let's see. Let's look at this here. So 13,706. 13. It's probably about 30 pip. See if we get 60 pip to the upside. Yeah, it seems like we can get 60 pips. So I'm gonna place a limit order right here. Buy the upside. Market execution pending order buy limit at we're gonna have to take it manually. Okay, so we're gonna take a manual buy trade. Right. Put our stop a little bit below right here. And our take profit. Our TP probably about right here. A short trade. Right. So we're gonna look at sell right in this area right here where is a strong sell pressure. Okay. Then we can go about quantifying some more trade. Okay. So you have to place those trade fast. We're on the 1 minute time frame. Okay. So pending order. Sell limit. So we only use buy and sell limit. Okay. Buy and sell limit. So gonna set our order at this price point right here. 13,783 using our micro lot of 0.01 cent lot size. 13,780. Okay. And our stop loss 10 pip behind the tip of the highest point. So that would be about 13,817. 13,817. Okay, and our take profit right here at the lowest low right here where the market came back in this area right here where it's gaining resistance to the upside. So about right here 1.13706. 1.13706. Okay. So currently as you can see, the right hand corner we are in profit right now 7 cents. Okay. Right. Market is moving down. Buyers making a move to the upside. Sellers are resisting. Sellers are resisting. War waging between buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers are going at it. Right? Buyers make a push to the upside. Right? Constant battle between buyers and sellers going on right now. Let's see who will come out on the winning side. Buyers make a next push to the upside. Right? Sellers are resisting. Sellers are resisting. Buyers making a move. Sellers will have none of it. Buyers are putting on the pressure. Buyers again with a next thrust to the upside. Buyers putting on the pressure on the sellers. Sellers are trying to fend them off. Sellers making a push to the downside with a rejection. Sellers rejecting. Sellers are rejecting. Buyers again with a next big move to the upside. Big push to the upside by the buyers. Buyers are waging war on the sellers at the moment. Buyers seem to be winning. Sellers are fending them off. Sellers rejecting the buyers again. Right, with a big rejection to the downside. Sellers are rejecting. Right. Buyers seem to be resisting at the time. Buyers are resisting sellers now. Right. Sellers are fighting back. Right. Sellers are fighting back. Sellers are fighting back the buyers. Buyers are putting up a fight. Sellers making a push to the downside again. Sellers making a downward push. Buyers holding out. Buyers are still holding out. Right. Seem to be a pause in price. Big war waging. Buyers now with a next move to the upside. Sellers are rejecting. Sellers and buyers are at it. At it like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Right? Buyers and sellers at it. We are still in profit. 10 cents in profit. Sellers are making a rejection to the downside. Buyers are holding. Buyers are holding at the moment. Buyers again with a next push to the upside. Right? Buyers and sellers at it. At it at the moment. We are still in profit. 10 cents in profit. Sellers with a big rejection to the downside. Right? Fending off buyers at the moment. Buyers again with a rebound to the upside. Big push by the buyers to the upside. Sellers are resisting now. Sellers are resisting. Buyers again with a next move to the upside. Buyers again on them with another move to the upside. We're in profit 20 cents. Buyers again up here with buyers going up. Buyers with a big move. Fending off that wave of attack by the sellers. Buyers again with a move. Buyers with another up thrust. Right? Sellers are resisting. Sellers are resisting. Buyers again holding firm. Another move to the upside by the buyers. War still going on. Sellers make a rejection to the downside. War going on at the moment with buyers and sellers. Who will come out on top? Nobody knows. Buyers seem to be in control at the moment. Nobody knows who will come out on top. Right, let's see. War going on. Buyers and sellers at it. Fighting for their life. Sellers making a rejection to the downside. But buyers seem to be in control at the moment. Oh wow, seems as if a head and shoulder reversal pattern form in favor of the buyers. Let's see what's going on. Right. Buyers and sellers at it. Sellers seem to be rejecting at the moment. Fending off the buyers. We're still in profit. 11 cents in profit. Right. Buyers and sellers at it. Who will win? Nobody know. Buyers making a next move. Sellers are holding them off. Right. Big guns blazing. Buyers again with a cannon to the upside. Sellers, let's see how the sellers will react to this big blast by the buyers. Sellers respond favorably, all fending off the wave of attack by the buyers. Buyers again with a next big gun. Sellers are trying to hold them out, but seem as if they are having trouble fending off the attack by the buyers. Who will win? Nobody knows until the market prove us otherwise. Still in profit, 27 cents in profit. Buyers make a next big move. Sellers are resisting. Sellers and buyers are neck and neck, tie in this combat. Buyers again with a next big push to the upside. Buyers and sellers at it. Right. Buyers closing strong with that candle. Sellers make a rejection. Buyers respond again. Who will win? Nobody knows. Let's find out. Buyers with a next move to the upside. Buyers and sellers at it. Buyers and sellers are at it at the moment. Who will come out on top? Let's see. Buyers and sellers. Buyers with a big move to the upside. Let's see if sellers will find an answer. Buyers and sellers are at it. Sellers respond with a big rejection to the downside. Buyers and sellers are at it for this one. Let's see who will win. Nobody knows. Buyers and sellers are at it. At it at the moment. Big guns blazing. Right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Buyers and sellers are at it. Sellers make a move to the downside. Right, who will win? Nobody knows. Let's see. Buyers and sellers are at it at the moment again. Sellers make a rejection to the downside. Right, resisting that wave of attack by the buyers. Let's see if sellers can respond. Sellers are trying to respond. Buyers are resisting at the moment. Buyers are supporting at the moment. Right, let's see what's going on. Buyers seem to be in control of this market. Sellers are resisting at this time, making a push to the downside. Buyers are trying to support. Buyers, sellers again with a next move to the downside. At the moment, sellers is launching an attack. Who will win? Who will win? Nobody knows who will win until the fat lady sing. Buyers again with a next move. Sellers resisting. Buyers again with a next move. Who will win? Buyers with a big push to the upside again. Oh wow, that's a big gun, big cannon blazing by the buyers to the upside. Let's see how the sellers respond. Who will win? Nobody knows. It's a war between buyers and sellers. Buyers closing strong with a bull candle, engulfing candle to the upside. Wow, buyers and sellers at it. Sellers respond. Right. Sellers are resisting. Buyers are trying to support. Who will win? Who will win? Buyers supporting at the moment. Sellers are trying to resist. Buyers seem to be in control of this market right now. Who will win? Oh wow. Big rejection by the sellers to the downside. Buyers are trying to support. Who will win? Who will win? Buyers are trying to support. Sellers are resisting, but oh wow, seller with a big push to the downside, big rejection by the sellers. Buyers responding. Oh wow, it's a magnificent run by the buyers. Buyers take it home all the way by the buyers. Oh wow. Maybe. Yes, so that was a winner. Winner by the buyers. Buyers took that one home. Okay. So this price point right here, we won the buy trade, but the sell trade, we lost this one because big push by the buyers took out this year as well. So still in front, right? Still in front of the market, $22.96. So we're going to seek out another trading opportunity. Right, see if we can find another trading opportunity. Let's see. So right here, this price level right here is still valid, right? Because sellers wasn't able to take the market down into this era. So we can still get another trade from this era. So let's set a limit order. Pending order. Buy limit. Right here. Right at the dip of the week. We're right here. 1.13704. 1.13704. Okay, so I want to put our stop loss right behind 10 pip below the tip of this week right here. Okay, so 13,675. Stop loss 13,675. So one to risk, one to make three. Okay, so let's see if from here to here is 1 to 3. So we're risking about 30 pip to make 90 pip. Let's see if we can get 90 pip from here all the way up to the tip of this week. So right here is 13,704. Right to 13,838. So yeah, we have it. So to our TB all the way up here. Probably about 100 pip. About 13,823. Okay, so risking 30 pip to make 100 pip, little bit over 1 to 3. 13 pip. 13,823. Okay. 13,823. Okay, so as you can see, buyers intersect sellers at this price point where sellers was in control of this market from year to year. Right here is a year of interest to trade from, but we want the market to move away at least 3 times the price of here to here before we can consider this a valid trading opportunity. Okay, we want the market to move away 3 times from here to here. So right here is 13,793, 13,769, 70, 23. So about 24 pip. So I want the market to move away at least 68 to 70 pip. Okay. So 70 pip from here would be about roughly about 870. So I want the price point to reach 870. Okay. So now you see market came back to this era before we could get our profitability. So this era Now we are going to disqualify this here because we didn't have the profit margin that we are looking for to the upside. Market came back to this era before we could get our profitability. So this is a no trade for us, okay? So we're gonna look to the upside to see the highest point where the market been before and the lowest point, right? There's already a line on the highest point, which is here. Let's move this line up a little bit to the tip and put a line at the lowest point down here. Right. So what we want to do, we want to look above this here to see if we can find any trading opportunity where sellers was in control of the market. Okay. Want to find a area where strong selling pressure to the downside. Right. So this year right here seem to be a year of concern where sellers seem to be in control of this year right here, pushing the market down. Market try to come back to this era multiple times and couldn't reach the top of this era. So let's see if sellers are still in this era. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look to take a sell trade. Gonna look to take a sell to the downside. Okay. So let's see. Gonna set a limit order. Right. Price right here where buyers was trying to push the market up and got rejected. So 1.13905 is our entry price and it's a market execution pending order. Sell limit 0.01 cent lot size price 1.13905 0.13905. Right, market is very close. So want to set the orders as quick as possible. 1.13952, 10 pip above the last point, 1.13952. So what I like to do, I like to set the order and the stop, place the order, and then go back and edit the take profit because you want to put in this order as quick as possible, right? So that the market doesn't come back to the order before you place the order. Okay. So now we're gonna go back and set our take profit. So here's our order right here. So now we're gonna click and modify the take profit. Okay, so this is 905, 952. So we're risking 53 pip, right? So 3 times 53 would be 156. So we're gonna minus 156 from 900, right? It would be about 7 49, I think. Yeah, so the profit would be about 13,749 to the downside. Okay, okay, so that's it. So let's go one more move above this era, see if we can find any more opportunity to the upside where sellers was in control of the market, right? So we're gonna look above this era right here, 13,999, to see 13,999 to see if we can find any era where sellers was in control of the market. This seemed to be a era. Let's see what's going on. So you have to zoom up the chart. Zoom up the chart to have a closer look. Excuse me. Zoom up this era to see if we can find anything. So at this price point right here, there's a small structure right here where sellers was in control, pushing the market down. Right here, the market tried coming back to this price point. Couldn't get all the way up to here, so chances are when the market come back to this era, might be able to get a push to the downside. Might be able to get a push to the downside. So let's set a limit order right here, see how it work out. So I'm gonna click new order, pending order, sell limit. I want to get the price point, so right here, right here is a good price. 14,007. Our entry price 1.14007. Okay. So I stop 10 pip above 14 0 57 14 0 57. So we are risking 50 pip 14 0 57 14 0 57. So we're risking 50 pip to make 150 pip. Okay. Excuse me. So we are pretty much risking 50 cents to make $1.50. Right, when you're trading a small account, you have to manage your account, manage your risk, so that you can be able to stay in the game as long as possible, growing your account. Okay, so on a minus 150 from 4007 minus 150, so it's 1.13 857 is our take profit. Okay, that is set. All right, so maybe have something in this area right there. Right, there might be something here. Let's see. We're gonna put a limit order right here because sellers was in control of this market, dropped to the downside. Right. See if we can get something out of this area. 14,114. Lost 10 pip above. Right, in order to account for the spread. Right, you need to put a cushion behind in case of the spread. So gonna use 10 pip 1.14170. So we're risking about 56 pip. 56 pip. Right, so I want to multiply the 56 by 3, which is 168. So we just run it off to 170. Okay, so minus 170 from 14,114. So we have 13,943 for our TP. 13,943 for our TP. That is it. Okay, so let's zoom out our chart, see what's going on in the market. See if we can find any buy opportunity. Okay, so this year I didn't hold out for the second time around. The market came back and went through it because this year I wasn't strong enough again the second time around, so the market went through it. Okay, So what I want to do now, I want to look how we are observing this here right here, the market. Sellers and buyers intersect. We're gonna wait for the market to drop to find another trading opportunity. Right, so in the meantime, we're gonna look below this area to see what we can find. 13,560. I look below 13,560. See what opportunity we can come up with. Right here. So we already have a buy order below 13,560 waiting. We have a limit order already waiting at this area, waiting for the market to come back. Right here. We have a buy limit already waiting below that price point. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just wait at this point in time. Wait patiently and watch what the market is doing. See if we can find any other new opportunity that the market present to us. Okay. So right now is a waiting game. We already have our order set. So now it's a wait and see game. Okay, it's a wait and see game. We are still in front of the market. So we win one trade, we'll lose one trade. We're still in profit. Okay, cause risk one to make three. So we're still in profit. So let's see what's gonna happen. So this year right here is a year of interest. But we want the market to move away 3 times this year right here. From here to here, we want the market to move 3 times below 13,761 to 13,817. About 26 pip. So round it off to about, we're gonna reset 26 pip to make 100 pips. So that's about 1 to 4. Right, so I want this to drop to 660. Oh yeah, it already dropped to 660. 13,660. So we can take this trade. 13,759. Sell limit new order, pending order, sell limit, price 0.01 cent lot, price 13,761. So we have to be quick before the market come back to this area to 13,827. 13,827. Okay, so what we do, we're gonna place before the market come back, and then we can go back and set the TP. Okay, so our take profit would be about here, 13,660. 13,660. Okay, modify. Okay, so right now it's a waiting game again until the market decide to trigger our order. It's a wait and see game. Gonna be a wait and see game. Yes, so trading is a game of patience and discipline, right? Trading is a game of patience and discipline. You have to be very, very disciplined. Wait for the market to present your trading setup, right? Wait for the market to present your trading setup, and then you execute. Don't rush the market, just be patient. Manage your money. It's all about money management. So you have to manage your account and just trade your strategy consistently every day. The same thing you do every day, like Pinky and the Brain. Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. Okay? So the market is always doing the same thing every single day. The market repeats itself every single day. So in order to beat the market, you have to do the same strategy every single day. As long as you have a 50% win rate. Once you have a 50% win rate, then once you are using 1 to 3 risk to reward, you should be in front of the market. So yeah, we have a trade at the moment. Trade is on. Let's see if market will hold out. Right, buyers are making a push to the upside again. Sellers are resisting. Right, we are down. We are down 19 cents. Right, buyers making a big push to the upside again. Sellers are rejecting them. Sellers are rejecting them. Let's see if sellers will rebound or if the buyers will take it home. Sellers are resisting. Buyers making a big push. Sellers are resisting. Right, sellers are still resisting. Sellers are resisting buyers. Right, buyers take it home. So that one was a losing trade for us. Okay, anyway, on to the next trade. Right, this one didn't hold out, so on to the next trade. Okay, so we're not paying attention to losing trades or winning trade, to be honest. What we are focusing on is executing our strategy. The winners will come, right? So we are not focused on the winners or the losers or the account balance. What we are focusing on is just to execute our strategy. Okay. So still waiting for the market to do its thing, present another trading opportunity for us. Okay. Want the market to present another trading opportunity for us. So let's wait and see what's going on. So we're at 8:46 in the morning. So we normally like to trade the New York Open, right? Cause a lot of liquidity is in the market during the New York Open, right? During the New York Open, a lot of liquidity is in the market. Mm. A lot of liquidity is in the market during the New York Open, so we normally like to start trading from 8 a.m. in the morning to about 10 a.m., right? About 1 hour into the New York Open session, right? So just waiting around at this moment, see what the market is gonna present to us, see what trading opportunity the market is gonna present to us, right? So at the moment, just waiting patiently for the market to show its true colors, right? Waiting for the market to show its true colors. So just waiting around patiently. No rush. Right? No rush. Just waiting around patiently. Right. So this is a game of patience. Right. This is a game of patience. So this is not a game of rush. Right. You have to be very, very patient. You have to be very, very patient. Right. And let the market show us its true intention and its true direction. Okay. Let the market shows its true direction and its true intention. Right, so yeah, trading can be a bit um you have to be very disciplined and very patient in order to trade, right? Or you're not gonna make it, right? Some people say trading can be boring, right? Some people say trading can be boring, but yeah, you have to just have a passion for it and you have to be disciplined. Okay, so you have to have a passion for trading and you have to be very disciplined. Right? So yeah, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for the market to present more trading opportunities to us, right? What we can do in the meantime, we can always look through our chart, right? To see um where are the next possible trading opportunity in time, right? Back in time, below where we have our orders. So we have our orders right here. Let's look in this area what's going on. Below this area, we have some orders throughout this area. So let's look below to see what's going on. So these are our orders that we already have. So let's look down in this area to see where buyers was in control of the market. I wanna find here as where buyers intersect sellers and then buyers was in control. That's what we are looking for, right? So this here right here, let's see what's going on. So in this here right here, this here right here seem to be a era where buyers was in control and sellers came into this era pushing the market all the way up. So what we are doing is using the known to find the unknown. Right? There's no way for us to know for sure if but when the market come back to this area, if buyers are gonna be there. The only way to know is to put your trade, risking one to make three. So if we're right, the market pay us 3 times what we're risking. If we're wrong, we lose one. Okay, that's simple trading. I don't care about losing, I don't care about winning. All I care about is finding the trading opportunity and then let the market work everything out. So at this era right here, buyers and sellers intersect, right? So market came back, collected, right? And buyers push the market up. So if the market come back to this era and there's more buyers in this era, we want to be amongst those buyers to push the market up again in order to be profitable. So I'm gonna set a limit order right here. Right. Right. So that is what trading is about basically. finding the opportunity, and then let the market prove you're wrong or right. So if you're right, you get paid 3 times what you're willing to lose. If you're wrong, you lose 1. That is all trading is about. You don't care, don't watch your account balance. Don't watch the winning or losing trade, right? All that stuff is psychology. If you pay attention to your account balance and losing or winning trade, you're gonna get distracted and you're not gonna execute. All you need to focus on is finding the opportunity where the buyers are in control of the market, and the price chart is gonna show you that, right? Because buyers push the market up from this point to this point, sellers push the market down from this point to this point, right? So from this point to this point, chances are more buyers are here waiting again to push the market up when the sellers come back again. So that's when we strike, when the market come back to this area. That's why we use limit order, right? Market execution, pending order, buy limit, right? So order right there, 1.13, 102, 102, right? Stop loss behind here, 1.13074. Okay, right? So 74 and 6 is 80, 22. So risking 26 pip, right? So we're gonna risk 26 pip to make 100 pip, right? We're gonna risk 26 pip to make 100 pip. So that would be about little bit over 1 to 3, right? So TP is gonna be 13,202, right? 13,202, right? Place order. So right here in this area right here, buyers was great in control of the market, because the buyers push the market up, and I'm gonna show you where the market intersect right here. Sellers was in control of the market, pushing the market down. Buyers push the market up, intersecting right here, right? So if you realize sellers wasn't able to take the market back to this area, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set another limit order right here, buy limit. So we're gonna use the price point at 13,047, right? We wanna be the first person to buy when the market come back. So we wanna start at 13,056, 10 pip above. New order, market execution, pending order, buy limit 0.01 cent lot. We are using micro lot because we have a small account. We don't want to take any big trades to blow up our account in case we are wrong, right? So we use small micro lot, risking cents to make dollars, right? So I'm pretty much what I'm doing is risking cents to make dollars, okay? So let me show you 13,047, 13,047, 10 pip below the tip of the last week. 12,984. Is our stop loss, right? 84 and 16 give us 13,000. 16 and 47. Sorry. So about 63 pip. We're gonna reach 63 pip to make, right? 360 is 18. 33 is 9. 189 pip. So we're gonna run it off to 190. So we're gonna profit 190 pip. So we're gonna add the 190. 190 to 13. 1.13047. That would be 1.13. And 200 and 237, I think. Yes, our profit would be 1.13. 237. Right, so this all set. Right, so right here again. This here right here. Buyers was in control. So we're gonna set another buy limit. This here as well. Buyers was in control. We set another buy limit. Right. So we are interested in this area and this area. So and I set 2 more buy limit. 1.12 pending order. 0.12. Point 13, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I stop 10 pip below tip of the wick right there. 12,960. Okay. So 60 pip. So we're risking 40 pip to make 120 pip. Okay. So we're risking 40 cents to make $1.20. Okay. So all we're doing is compounding our account. Risking cents to make dollars. Compounding the account over a period of time. Once the account is double, what we're going to do, increase our lot size. Each time our account double, we increase our lot size by 0.1. Right? So over time, the account will continue to compound and compound and compound. Right? So when we are at $40, we increase our lot size, we can take on more risk. More money you have, the more risk you can take on. Right? Until we reach a stage with our account where we're only risking 2% on one trade. Okay? So this gonna be 13, 120. Right? So that is how you calculate the lot size. The amount of pip multiplied by the lot size is the amount of cash value you're gonna risk or you're gonna profit, right? So this trade is set. So we got one more right here, right? So we're gonna buy at 12,945, right? 10 pip above, which is 12,956. New order pending. Excuse me. 0.01 cent lot size. You have to ensure that you check your lot size so that you don't make any error and put a wrong number and blow up your account. You're risking cents to make dollar. Use the known to find the unknown. Right? 12,953. 12,953. Or 10 pip below the tip of the last week. 12,900. 12 pip below. 12,900. You have to give account for the spread so that you don't get stopped out of your trade. Now we are risking 53 pip, right? In order to find the profit, you multiply the 53 by 3 because we're risking 1 to make 3. So this would be 159. Round it off to 160. So we're risking 53 cents to make $1.60. Okay? So 160, this plus 160 is 13,000. I think it's about 13,113. Okay, so the profit would be 13,113. Okay, good. So the reason why we are interested in this area is because of the strong buy pressure coming from this area. Strong buy pressure, right? And sellers wasn't able to bring the market down below this area right here. That is giving us a clue that strong buy pressure might still be in this area when the market come back to this price point in time in the future. So there's no way for us to know that 100%, right? So because we don't know that, what we are doing is using a mathematical principle of using the known to find the unknown. What we know is that sellers was in control of the market from here to here. Buyers took over, pushing the market up, wiping out all the sellers all the way up to here, go all the way up north, and have not returned to this area since. Sellers tried to fight off the buyers and could not fight them off. The lowest point that the sellers took the market was right here at this lowest wick. This information that I'm giving you for free, a lot of people charge thousands of dollars to give you for you to know this information. I'm giving it to you for free. Okay? So that's the reason why we came to a conclusion that because buyers was strong in this area, if the market come back to this area, there's a high probability of the buyers pushing the market up again because there's a known factor that buyers was in control of this area right here, fighting off the sellers, pushing the market up. Okay? All right. So we're gonna go back to the current action, see what's going on, right? See if there's anything for us. So currently, war brewing with buyers and sellers, just the same, right? So we're gonna wait patiently to see where we can strike. Sorry. Now, at this price point, buyers was in control of the market from here to here. Sellers took the market down, right? Beating out the buyers. Sellers took the market down, right? So what we want to look for, we want the market to go down, right? Three times this area right here. We want the market to drop 3 times this area right here for it to be qualified as a area to sell at, right? If the market is unable to give us a profit margin of 3 times this area, we are not interested in trading this area. Okay? So we're waiting patiently for the market to show us another clue, give us another idea where to strike next. Okay? So trading is a wait and see game. You have to have patience. Wait for the right opportunity to strike, to take action. Right? Use the known to find the unknown. All you need to know is in the price chart. Okay? All you need to know is already in the price chart. Right? So all we're looking for is here in the market where buyers intersect sellers and sellers intersect buyers in order to find our trading opportunity. Okay? So we're waiting patiently. So as you can see, if we had jumped the gun to sell at this price point, we would have possibly lose this trade because there wasn't significant profit to the downside because the market did move away 3 times what we were looking for. So the profit margin was thin. So this prevents us from taking a losing trade. This here right here, sellers are in control of this here right here as well. But the profit margin is still too thin. So we're still not looking to take any action because we don't have enough profit to the downside. right? So once we don't have 3 times what we are looking to risk, we are not gonna take the trade. Okay. So we wait until the opportunity presents itself for us to take a trade. So we're waiting patiently for the market to show us an opportunity. Right, the New York Stock Exchange was open, I think, from around 9 o'clock. Right. So should get some move in the market. We're trading the Euro USD 1 minute time frame. Scalp in the market, looking for opportunities, scouting out the market for opportunity to present itself. Okay, so New York Stock Exchange is opening 9:30 a.m. So at 9:30, within the next within the next within the next couple of minutes, about 22 more minutes, New York Stock Exchange will be open and a lot of liquidity will be pumped into the market. That's why you want to trade the New York session and the London session. Those are the two highly liquid market. You want to trade those sessions. Okay. Travel safe. Yeah, those are the two highly liquid sessions. New York open and London open. Right. So I normally trade from like 8 a.m. to about an hour into the New York open, or half an hour into the New York open. So from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Right, you should be able to get at least one or two good move in the market. Okay. So we're waiting patiently for the market to make a move. Show us the signs that we're looking for. Okay. So still watching and waiting, right, for for opportunities, still seeking out opportunities. Yes, so we're still patiently waiting on the market to show its true colors to us. Right, we're waiting on the market to show its true colors. Right, so it's all about patience now. All about patience. Right. Excuse me. It's all about patience. So if we don't see what we're looking for, if we don't see our trade set up, right, what we're gonna do is just wait patiently for the market to present our trade setup. Right. So trading is a game of patience. Right. Trading is a game of patience. So if you don't have patience, you won't be able to trade and trade correctly. Right. don't want to rush into anything, right? Trade your system over and over, win or lose. This little here right here, chances are there might be some buyers lurking around here because buyers was able to push the market up. Sellers wasn't able to take the market down, right, to this area. As you can see, sellers are trying to take the market down into this area and they're having trouble with this era right here, where buyers was in control of the market right here, right? Right in this era right here, buyers was in control, right? See, sellers are having problem taking the market down to here, right? So I'm gonna wait and see. See if we can get 3 times from here to here. Let's see, 13, 13, 559. So it's about 30, 31 pip. So we're looking for about 100 pip. 691. Yeah, we can get 100 pip from year to year. So yeah, chances are the possibility that we can get a push from this year. So let's take this trade and see if it work out. Right. So 13,593. Thirteen five 51. Place order because the market is close by. Market is close by, so we want to place the order. Then we can always modify the order. Can always modify the order. Right, modify. Put our TP at about 13,700. Okay, modify. So if we're wrong, we lose about 30 cents. If we're right, the market should pay us about $1. So that's a little bit over 1 to 3. risking 30 cents to make $1. So all trading is about is finding the right opportunity, right, and make it count. Finding the right opportunities and make it count, okay? So, so we're waiting patiently for the market to make a move. Right, the New York Stock Exchange is now open. So we should start to see some movement in the various currency pair. Right, so let's see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. So we're using a 20. We started trading with $20 in this account. It's an old account where we just revive it for the purpose of the YouTube live session, right? And trading it, trading it to see what's gonna happen. If we can grow this small account of $20 into a large account over a period of time, right? So waiting on the market to show us true direction. So now it's a wait and see game, right? We have 25 more minutes in this session, right? So it's all about waiting patiently for the market to present itself. right? Just wait for the market to present itself, and then you take action. Right, so waiting patiently. Right, waiting patiently to strike. So all the market is doing right now is moving sideways. Right, so as you can see, our strategy prevent us from going in the market when the market is moving sideways. Right, our strategy only indicate to us to go in the market when the market is actually liquid and moving. Right, so still waiting on the right opportunity to strike. Waiting on the right time to strike. Not rushing into anything, not jumping the gun. Right, just waiting patiently for the opportunity to present itself. So I'm still waiting on the market to indicate to us what is going on so that we can have a fair idea if we should take action or not. So still waiting, right? Still waiting like a hunter, stocking his prey, right? You have to stock the market, wait on the right opportunity, don't jump the gun, right? So waiting on the right opportunity to present itself, right? And the right opportunity always present itself, so there's no need to rush, right? The right opportunity always present itself in the market, so We don't have to rush the market. Wait for the market to present the opportunity. If we are here for the entire 2 hour from 8 to 10 a.m., no opportunity present itself, then we don't take any trade. Right? So if we are here all day and we don't see any opportunity, then we don't take any trade. Right? So all about time and patience, executing your strategy to the fullest. Right? Try to get in at the right trading opportunity as they present themselves. Right? So now the market is breaking above this area. Right? So it seems like an opportunity is presenting itself. So let's watch and see. You realize this green line was a year off. Here where sellers and buyers was intersecting. So let's see if the buyers can push away from this era with strong succession and then move away at least 3 times this year, then there would be a opportunity. If not, we'll wait and see what's going on. So still waiting around patiently for the market to present more opportunities to us. Right. This era was a era where buyers was in control, but because price didn't move away 3 times, right, year to year is not enough profit margin for us to get in the market. So it's very important to take the profitability into account. So still waiting. So sellers seem to be taking the market down. Right, let's see what's gonna happen. Still waiting around for signs of entrance in the market. So sellers seem to be taking the market down again. Still waiting around patiently. Oh. So it's a game of patience. So it's a wait and see game because we're not seeing anything that is presenting significant profit. Okay, we're looking to take trades that is going to pay us 3 times what we're risking. We're not seeing any trade set up with a profit margin of 1 to 3. So as a result of that, we're waiting patiently for the market to show us something in real time that is providing a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio until we can see trade set up with a profitability of 1 to 3. we don't do anything. Stay out the market. No, not because you see candles moving up and moving down. That doesn't mean you have to press buy or press sell. Wait for the market to come around and create the opportunities. Wait for the market to show the opportunity. When that opportunity come around, strike like a lion stalking its prey. Strike like a lion stalking its prey. So still waiting, patiently waiting. Patiently waiting for market to show us what we are looking for, but currently moving sideways right now. So it's ranging, right? Euro USD is ranging in this era, right? If we want, we could have been trading these range, but it doesn't make sense because it's not gonna pay us what we're looking for. So as long as the market is within a range, if the range is not big enough to pay you what you're looking to profit, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So we're waiting patiently. We're waiting patiently. Yeah, we're waiting around patiently. So, we have 6 more minutes to go in this trading session. We have 6 more minutes, but so far we are not seeing any more trading opportunity immediately presenting itself. So we have to wait, right? But we already have some buy and sell limit already set. Chances are the market will go back to those orders by the end of the trading day or maybe by the end of the week. So we have to just wait around patiently to see what's gonna happen. But no significant movement from the Euro USD right now. So we have to just wait and see. So we have 3 more minutes to leave before we close out this session, because we normally trade about 2 hours into the US New York Stock Exchange open. So seems as if we're not gonna get any more trading opportunity for today. Right, we took about 2 trades. Oh, we took 3 trades. Right, 3 trades we took. Right, we lose 2 and win 1. Right, so we're a little bit behind the market for today, not very much, because the 1 trade that we won, it wasn't enough to keep us in front of the market for today. Right, but we're not concerned with that. Right, all we're concerned with is executing our strategy. Right, all we're concerned with is executing. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today, cause market is moving sideways. Right, so if this video bring value to you, click the like button, subscribe, share, help this video reach more people. All right, see you in the next one. Respect.